Hey everybody, it's Candy, aka Brown Eyed Girl 69. How y'all doing today? Well, I'm not doing too good. I haven't been doing too good mentally over the last probably, I don't know, at least today. I woke up this morning. Originally I was going to go hang out with my daughter and grandson while my son-in-law went to Norman to go do his plasma donation to get a little bit of money. And instead of going and doing that, I got a phone call, and she basically let me know that Hunter wasn't going to go and that I didn't need to come over if I didn't want. And then the next thing you know, at about 11 o'clock, she's getting a phone call from the school saying that Everly had fallen off the monkey bars and one of her teeth popped out. So my daughter had to deal with that. So my granddaughter, who was 4, lost a front tooth and it popped out. It was, knocked out, I guess you can say. And I think she was more scared in the beginning, but now she's completely 100% okay, She realizes that she's going to survive. But I've got to go do some stuff here in a bit. I just remembered. I told Kelsey that we could do the whole tooth fairy thing and give her a little bit of money and give her some stickers or something. Even though Kelsey already kind of treated her today to some ice cream, a hamburger, or I think she got her a hamburger, fries, and some ice cream, and Kelsey got her some food too. And then they went to Walmart and got some finger puppet type things, and Everly picked out Bluey. She had Bluey, Bingo, Chili, and can't remember the other one's name. Chili and Pepper, maybe. Anyway, I just decided to make a video because I'm not doing too good emotionally and mentally. Tuesday when I left work, I didn't leave very happy. And I've been seeing things on social media that's made me kind of question myself a little bit and some of my behaviors. And I wanted to talk to my daughter about it, so I told her today that I wanted her to come over here after she picked up Cadence, because I had some laundry for her to pick up anyway, and that I wanted to ask her a couple of questions. Well, even though the day didn't turn out the way that we had intentionally planned it, she did come over here to pick up the laundry, but this time, instead of being with Cadence, she was with Everly. And she asked me, she's like, "Oh, so what did you want to ask me, Mom?" So I basically asked her a couple of questions and asked her, "Do you think I am this way? Do you think I'm a covert narcissist, Or do you think I'm an introverted narcissist?" Because I think there is a thing, such a thing. It's rare, but it's a thing. And she's like, "No, I don't think you're a narcissist at all, because narcissists, they only just think about themselves. But you're not that way because you're always thinking about others." I'm like, "Yeah, but there's just part of me that tells me that I'm a selfish person, or that I can come across that way, that I could come across that way sometimes." And she's like, "No, Mom, your problem is you don't know when to be quiet. And you don't know how to hold back your true feelings." And then she proceeded to tell me some things. And I got a bigger picture of how people view me. at my job now, they think I talk too much. They think I complain too much. They think I'm too negative. They think I'm too whatevers. In fact, there's people at my job that make up stories about me, about things that I've said that I've never said. I found that out today too. And it just makes me wonder, why are these people so hell-bent on trying to destroy me? Because that's how I see it. It doesn't matter where I go. It doesn't matter who I meet. It doesn't matter what happens. People always wind up screwing me over somehow, some way. And I don't know why. So maybe that's why I'm a very solitude type person, because I'm tired of humans screwing me over. I've had people that claim to be my friend that talk to me a lot, talk to me, socialize with me through social media, talk to me away from social media, became getting to know me on a more personal level, and then just for them just to walk away with no word, no reason, no nothing, just completely 100% cut me off, and that's it. I've had that happen multiple times throughout my life, not just this one time. I've had people cut me off before. I've had people that claim to be my friend, but they'll use excuses as to why they can't talk to me. But yet they're still my friend, but they'll get around to me when they can get around to me. When in reality they have no intentions of getting back to me. They have no intentions to ever communicate with me again. But they don't want to hurt my feelings, and they don't want to cut me off. Because they know I've been cut off and have had my feelings hurt before because of other previous incidences. There is a part of me deep down inside of me that wants to just walk away from it all. That wants to just pack my car with whatever I can get in there in way of clothing and necessities and walk away. And go live down by the river somewhere, or go to the woods to never be seen or heard from again by anybody. The only people that I wouldn't want to do that to would be my daughter, my son-in-law, and my grandchildren. But as far as anybody else is concerned, I don't think anybody else is concerned. Nobody shows any kind of concern or care for me. So what else am I supposed to think? I have people on social media, even though I don't really care about social media that much, but I'll just throw this into the mix as well. There's some characters that are out here on social media that get pleasure from hurting me or hurting people. In general, they get off on, making videos about people and making fun of others that don't agree with them the exact same way that they believe. So yeah, that's why I feel the way I feel. I guess one reason why I'm making this video is just so I can get my emotions and feelings out, because I don't have anybody to talk to about these things. My daughter is the only person I have to ask about certain things. And at least I know with my daughter, she's going to tell me how it is straight up. She's not going to pull any punches with me. She's not going to try to sugarcoat anything, She's going to give me her actual factual opinion on said question, Regardless if that question is about me or somebody else or a completely different subject matter that has nothing to do with a person. I can't stand liars. I can't stand people that act one way to your face, and then when your back's turned, or your name's coming out of their mouth to everybody else and their brother and their dog and sister, you know? And there's people like that I do work with. And it's like, and then some of the things I've heard are things that shouldn't have even been an issue. You know, it's like, learn how to communicate, you know. Just because if you feel a specific way, if you feel like I'm a specific way, if you feel like I'm pressuring you to do something that you don't want to do, then don't do it, you know. Or talk to me and tell me, oh, well, you kind of make me feel this way about said situation, you know. Can we work on that? Or can we, you know, find a better way to approach it or whatever? Yeah, we can. If you communicate with me about it. But if you don't communicate with me about it and then just hold it in and build up a grudge against me, and your anger builds because of that little thing that wasn't such a big thing is now this big because of the fact that you didn't talk to me about it when it was this big. But the only reason why it's this big now is because you held on to it and you chose to not talk to me about it. And you're the one that's choosing to hang on and be angry about it. And that's why, you know, the tension between you and I now is built up. But it has nothing to do with me because it's the fact that they're the ones that didn't talk to me about it. So the tension built up because of them, not me. How could the tension grow from my side of things if I don't even have a clue about how I supposedly came off to you and how I supposedly made you feel a specific way? But then you don't come and talk to me about how I supposedly made you feel. And then to know that there's people I work with that hear things I say and then they go run and tell the boss because they're you know, they want to look good to the boss man. They want to look good to the boss man. They want to impress others. And they're an old person that's never been married, don't have no children, and obviously are unhappy with themselves. So they have to make other people's lives miserable because they're so miserable with their own life. These are just some of my thoughts and feelings on things because of the fact that these are the things that, you know, are going on around me and I'm finding these things out without these other people even knowing. Why? Because, well, I have somebody that really does love me and care about me. My daughter, my child, she's not going to keep anything from me. I mean, do these people really think that if she knows what's on their mind that she's not going to share with me? Because I am her mother. Me and my daughter are best friends. She tells me everything. Probably more than she should sometimes. You know, but that's the kind of relationship that I have with my child. So it really just befuddles me that this person, one of these people at my job, told my daughter all these things and didn't think that it wouldn't get back to me. Maybe that's the point. Maybe she did want it to get back to me. Because, well, Candy probably thinks I'm a female dog. Yeah, you are a female dog because you act like it. And you're going to shut me down? You ain't shutting me down. Nobody shuts me down. I just find it funny. That's all. that some people always complain that other people are the problem or that everybody else causes drama, but they never take personal responsibility for being part of the drama when they are. I told my daughter today, I was like, if there's something I say or something I do, I will take responsibility for it. You know, if I say something to somebody that they take it wrong or offensively, and I find out that they take it wrong and offensively, I definitely am going to apologize to that person for offending them without me trying to offend them. Because I'm not the type of person that just goes out and tries to offend people. That's just not me. I do everything to try to be this happy-go-lucky positive person most of the time. But like any other human, we're all going to have bad days, you know. You take the good and you take the bad, you know. I don't ever try to purposely offend anybody, but if I do offend somebody and they bring it to my attention, I will correct the issue. I will correct the problem. I will apologize. I will take responsibility for those words said. Because I have a most excellent memory. I don't only remember what other people say and other people do, but I do remember what I say, and I do remember what I do. To me, that's being a responsible human. Taking personal responsibility for your words and actions, you know? And that's part of being a person with integrity as well. What you see here on the screen with me, regardless of what mode I'm in, is pretty much how you're going to see me away from here, you know. If I seem frustrated here on camera, more than likely, if I'm frustrated in person, you're going to see it as well. If I'm happy here on camera, you're going to see it. If you was to meet me, you know, nothing changes. I am who I am. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to be ashamed of, you know, because what do I do that would bring shame to me? I basically work a job. I help my kids out when I can, and I come home. I don't have a social life. I don't have any friends I go out and hang out with or do anything with. The only time I do get out to go do anything is to go pay my bills. Like today, I picked up my grandchild from Head Start, and then me and her together went and paid my electric bill before I took her home to Dad. I'm actually thinking about getting out here and going to Norman and getting me a Dutch Brothers drink, but I did get me one yesterday too. The only thing I don't like is the long distance driving. It's not that far, but it's far enough, you know. But as far as me going out and doing anything, no, I don't. I work, I come home. My life is me most of the time sitting here or doing something in the apartment, in the kitchen, doing laundry, whatever, you know, or sleeping, or being on social media, making videos. That's my life. It is what it is. I am who I am. If you don't like me, unsubscribe. If you see me in a chat somewhere and you don't have anything to say to me, don't say it. You know? Because I am not everybody's cup of tea, you know? A lot of people don't like me being blunt. A lot of people don't like what I think or say. That's okay. There's a lot of people on Booby Tooby streets that I don't quite agree with either. You know, and at one point in time I did agree with some of these people. But then once you get to talking to some people away from social media, you start to learn their nuances, so to speak. You get to really see the other side of them that they don't always show to people. That's why I say I am who I am. You see what you know. You get what you see with me. I have no punches. I have nothing to hide. And If people have any questions and want to ask me those questions, I'll answer them honestly. Even if that answer isn't exactly what that other person might want to hear, or hear the answer or whatever, but I'm going to tell it, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to lie about anything. I guess this just makes me ponder certain things. It just makes me wonder why life has to be this way. Why is life like a roller coaster? Why is life always, you're up 1 minute and down the next? Up one, down, up, down, twists, turns, loop-de-loops, etc., etc. It's like, what am I supposed to learn and what knowledge am I supposed to gain from going through this specific experience? I guess is where I come to when I seem to get into these sort of emotional, mental dilemmas with myself and with others. All I know is I just want to be able to wake up every day in a good mood, grateful that I awakened and that, I'm upright and breathing. I want to be able to go to my job where I get along with everybody and everybody gets along with me and live my life and be left alone. That's all I want, without having to go through this emotional roller coaster ride all the time. I think that's one of the reasons why I do choose solitude, is so I don't have to play all the mental, emotional games that people play through this journey of a lifetime, Peace, love, hugs, nugs. Thanks for giving me a platform where I can at least come express myself a little bit, and show a little bit of emotion, even when I cry or whatever. I appreciate people that do listen to me. I really do. Because at least it lets me know that somebody out there is listening to me other than just me, myself, and I. Hey, till the next time, YouTube, y'all have the most blessed day, evening, night, wherever you may be. And until the next time, I'm out.